Tonight, much of the East Coast is on high alert and sitting on a slow-motion collision course with what forecasters are calling a storm of historic dimensions. At its heart, Hurricane Sandy, a sprawling system more than 800 miles wide, captured in these amazing images from space. After killing more than 50 people and causing heavy flooding in the Caribbean, Sandy tonight is tracking parallel along the U.S. coast toward a rare and fateful rendezvous on Monday with two other potent weather systems. Call it a hybrid storm. It's expected to send the full force of Sandy careening ashore somewhere between Virginia and New York with damaging winds and torrential rains. The storm will likely impact some 64 million people. Tonight, 8 states and the District of Columbia are under states of emergency as officials brace for severe flooding and prolonged power outages. Some mandatory evacuations are already underway. Forecasters sparing no words and warning just how dangerous this storm is.
But with large swathes of the U.S. East Coast in its path, several states have announced mandatory evacuations of coastal areas. It's expected to make landfall Monday night.
Don't get walled tomorrow when there's not a lot of rain and not a lot of wind. This is a dangerous storm, and I think we're going to be okay. But if it were to strengthen unexpectedly or change its expected path, it could do a lot of damage, and you could be at risk.
Hurricane Sandy is headed towards densely populated areas where preparations are underway to protect property and stock up on food, water and batteries in case of power cuts. Sandy has already pummeled the Caribbean, but as it merges with an Arctic jet stream, it has all the ingredients to transform into a so-called superstorm.
Something that you don't see happen very often or at all. We have a hurricane that's coming up the coast, and at the same time a very big cold air outbreak is coming in from the Midwest. The first cold air of the season, the first snows in Denver, Colorado and other places. And instead of kicking the hurricane out to sea, what's going to happen is the situation over the Atlantic Ocean is going to kind of keep the hurricane close to the U.S. and allow it to take in the energy that's coming in from the Midwest and merge with it and form something that's not quite a tropical system anymore, not, classified truly as a hurricane for weather experts, but its impacts will be as great, if not more so, because its wind field is extraordinarily large already and getting larger.